Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa Vegas and I am the owner of Winter Moon Co. I make polymer clay, resin, and flower jewelry, and I also make witch bottles. So this video will be showing how I make my love spell witch bottle. So love spell bottles are basically, it's a little spell. In this case, it's for love, to bring love into your life, find your perfect match, whatever it is. You just got to meditate on it as well. I'm going to make it and show you how I make it. So if you want to make one yourself, go right ahead and use any of the tips and tricks that you find helpful from my video. Otherwise, if you do not want to make your own, you are more than welcome and even encouraged to buy one from me. They're up on my Etsy page, my website. The links will be down below. And without further ado, let me show you how I make my love spell witch bottle. So here I am cleansing my space with a little bit of sage. So every time I start, most people do this, they cleanse the area, and it's very important to cleanse your space, set your intentions. There I am cleansing the bottles with the sage as well. I also did a prayer beforehand. I had to actually mute this audio just because there was a few noises in the background, but I always say a prayer. I meditate beforehand, and I use my pendulum to help cleanse the space even more. But let's get into the ingredients that I'm adding right here for our love spell jar. So this first ingredient is sugar, and it's to attract others and bring in happiness. I have even heard some say that it's to sweeten, your love, or to bring a sweet love into your life. And there are a lot of different qualities to these ingredients, but I'm just saying the basic ones. I don't want to, ramble on longer than I need to and make this, video extra long. So this next ingredient here that I am adding is pink Himalayan salt, and this is to protect relationships, and it also promotes love. And salt is one of those ingredients where it's like a wonder ingredient, if you will. It's got a lot of protection qualities, helps with luck, and it's just good to use all around. So my next ingredient here added is lavender, and this is good for healing and love. And again, this is another ingredient that is one of those, wonder use all ingredients. It helps and a lot of other things too. It's got a lot of qualities as well. And so next, after this, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to add the rose petals. Also, I do want to say sorry if I sound a little awkward. This is my first video that I've recorded for Winter Moon Co. So forgive me for any awkwardness. Okay, and then, so moving on to the rose petals, they are used for passion, physical attraction, divine love. Basically, when you think of a rose, you can't help but think of love, right? There's, like I said, there's also a lot of other qualities to this ingredient, but I'm just saying the main ones that, I chose to focus on. And I also do have little cards that I intend to give to my customers when they purchase a bottle, just so that they know what all the ingredients are that go into these witch bottles. Because I do think it is important to know, that each ingredient does have special qualities, and that's why I picked them. When you make your own bottle, if you decide to make your own bottle, you are going to pick the ingredients that you think are going to work best to help make, your dream come true, or your vision become a reality. And so I am struggling here in this part, getting those rose petals in. So I ended up just using one of my little jewelry pliers there. And I would also recommend either tweezers or maybe even like a tiny little funnel. I know they sell them on Amazon and whatnot, but you know, I thought I could do without it. I might end up going back and actually buying the funnel or using tweezers next time. So I did also put the rose quartz in there while I was talking about the pliers. But the rose quartz is a really good stone for love and emotional healing. It's good for trust, and it reawakens the heart chakra. So a lot of people, a lot of women that I know actually, they'll just put a little rose quartz crystal in their bra because it's close to their heart, and it's just supposed to help all around. But I am guilty of actually putting crystals in my bra. I guess it makes sense though, like, when most of us wear necklaces with crystals on them, it's so that it can be like in the chest area, close to the heart chakra. At least that's how I think about it. Anyways, and then so here I am topping off the bottles with some more of the rose petals and the lavender just to get it to the top line. I think the more ingredients or the more amount of ingredients in there, the better. And yeah, I'm putting a little bit more sugar and salt in these, I think. Yeah, salt right there. And because my original audio was muted, you can't really hear me speaking or continuing the prayer, but I was, again, affirming and, saying the prayer, the spell, incantation, whatever you want to call it. I see it as a spell and prayer because this is obviously white magic. We're not doing anything dark here. So I do, definitely when I start my meditation process and the cleansing process, I am saying a prayer, which I think is a good way to see it. It's a prayer and a spell, if you will. And so there I've corked my little spell bottles. And I think I'm going to top this one off. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now they're all topped off, looking beautiful. So those are my 3 bottles right there. And now the next step is to light the candle and again continue with the chant, the incantation, the spell, prayer, like I said, whatever you want to call it, whatever you feel more comfortable calling it. And so that is a pink candle, which is used for love and also spirituality. So if you have done candle magic, you'll know that different candle colors help for different purposes. And you can see I burned myself there. So you do have to be careful when using wax. I ended up using tweezers so that I didn't burn my little fingers, you'll see. So like I said, pink is for love. So basically just, whatever spell you are performing, it helps greatly to use the corresponding color for the outcome you want. And then also, if you don't have access to different colors, just use a white candle. A white candle is one of those, multi-purpose, like our salt and lavender. It will also be a great boost in helping you to attain the results you want. And so these little babies are finished, and I did end up turning them into necklaces. And this is one of them. Let me know if you like it. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching my video. And go ahead and like this video if you liked it. Feel free to comment, subscribe, share, check out my Instagram page, my Etsy, and my website. See what I got going on there. And I do have other bottles that I make, and I will be uploading videos on how to make those. So far I've got my luck spell, my money spell, and my, what is the other one? Protection. But I'm going to be making more anyways, so feel free to check me out and see what else I have. I'm also going to be uploading videos on my regular polymer clay resin and flower jewelry. So yeah, keep on coming back. And I will see you in the next video.